Because that definitely did not fucking hurt every one of my senses hearing that popping sound.
Yep. It's a terminal. The only thing we haven't checked yet in the Normandy really is she's Joker. They added a door there, really?
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
I would love to do that, Joker. Thank you for giving me off.
I love how you do that. I love how you do that once, and like that's just now a thing.
Well, the thing is, I had the option during every call, and I've seen people who literally do it, and during the final conversation, one of the counselors says, "Are you just calling us so you can hang up on us again?" And if you do it, he says, "You know it," and hangs up on them.
Yes, the Conquered Systems mechanic. We got options.
What? I'm kind of confused. Is this just where we are?
Don't worry about it. I think the flashing thing is just like there's stuff to do there. I don't know why the Citadel is an option if that's the case. You go to the one place that doesn't have a flashing thing.
I found something.
Wow.
Very useless. Thank you. Well, let's go beat the shit out of some fucking... We don't really have much of a choice in who we bring with us.
Yeah.
I guess with him, yeah, we kind of fucked up his
You got
leveling,
nothing.
so we can't do anything for him.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began.
How do you know about that?
Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Not on my watch.
Damn straight, loco.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
This is going great so far.
Be funny if, like, we just found Jenkins' dead body just still there.
No sign of survivors.
No one moved it.
Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
They came back after the Geth attack. They'll come back from this.
The city on Earth where I grew up was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does. But they'll be stronger for it.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Well then,
There,
that's
that's
unexpected.
the elevator that leads down into the dig site. Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's...
Oh, right.
You mean a collector?
Oh, this is the
Reapers
mission.
turn the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right.
Yeah, I didn't think
Doesn't
this would
sound
be active that quickly.
You saw Prothean stasis
Huh.
chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If
Yes,
this
that was
single
totally
Prothean was sent
intentional.
into stasis, he could be
Yeah,
the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps
Man,
the
we could have
wisest
went to
counselor.
Palaven first and brought Garrus instead of
Cerberus
her.
damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Oh shit!
Heads up!
Man,
What the hell was that?
I don't know, it's a weird camera angle. Oh yeah, their sniper enemies are now coming up here.
Like fuck up.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
That's a nice ass painting.
Huh. Yeah.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Now this actually seems like you could actually fucking hold fronts on planets and actually like do different pronged attacks against Cerberus. No, this is just like fucking points. Bigger number, the bigger high score you get at the fucking end of the game.
A high score that contributes actually nothing to the ending.
this resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
And, I'd love to see where this resistance is.
Yeah, we could really use their help right about now. I'm trying to figure out a way to word like how I wish the ending would be, but the only way I can think of it sounds fucking moronic if you haven't seen any endings of the Fallout games.
Oh. And I don't give a shit about Fallout, so...
Well, the way they did it was like Fallout 3, you could actually see how some of the, well, both 3 and New Vegas, you could actually see how the side quests affected the world. Like, there's one area where you help a guy out,
Of the Protheans.
but you piss off a gang in the
to figure out how to
process.
physically open the pod.
And the thing is, you could side with the gang or the people. If you side with the gang, it'll be like, this town is now a ghost town where everyone's dead and it's all your fault, and your choices actually affected like the outcome of the world and cities around you. Like, big one, injecting FEV into the fucking
They were gunned down while having drinks
purification
and watching the game.
protocols.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
Man, they were watching the big game. Now they're dead.
Ow. Fuck you. The fuck you say to me? Psst, buddy, over here.
Oh, this guy. Remastered, by the way.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Alright, I want to go back to that one building, because I completely passed over it thinking that the house was just an explorable place and didn't push the story forward.
Man. Really wish Discord would let me watch. Having trouble figuring out where to go, huh?
Oh, I have to go back here anyways. And the door's locked.
And they just
So,
skip
no fun
minigames
minigames?
altogether. Yeah, just fucking hold your hand out like you're using the force and just open it.
Oh, that's kind of depressing.
Oh no, what the fuck's wrong with your eyes, dude?
Oh shit!
There he is.
He's holding the line!
Oh, oh right, the collectors, because those were the husk equivalent. Well, I guess they had biotics as well.
They have advanced biotics.
They have green biotics. Victor.
Their VI. You don't let them take the dead or they become a husk.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Jesus.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
Meanwhile,
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static.
no, you
Cerberus
have
was trying to make
Prothean
sense
brain,
of it without
motherfucker.
success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Doesn't mean like the guy we're about to get, like only Shepard can understand what the fuck he's saying?
No, everyone else can understand him for whatever weird reason. Either that or he just magically knows English. Because he talks to other people and they can understand him.
It's just like this whole fucking thing about these sci-fi things is like, how fuck y'all know the same language?
You see, Star Wars actually makes some fucking sense because they speak in Galactic Standard, which just so happens to be English so that the movies make sense.
And in D&D, like, English is called common, because that's the common language. Though everyone has their own distinct languages, everybody speaks the common tongue.
Hell, funny thing is, like, Jabba the Hutt, he knows Galactic Standard, just refuses to speak it.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't.
It
We
will.
will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod.
Imperialists.
Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
You understood that one too?
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here.
That was not where you threw it, but okay.
Get fucked, Jackal. Holy shit.
Oh my. Dude, that their frag grenade ability sucks.
Except when it does that.
Why does your health bar never fucking go down when you get hit when your shields are out? think they're all dead.
They're all
They've
dead.
retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, fair enough.
This is just an exercise in fucking wasting the player's time. They didn't have to
Yeah,
do
this is the, like that's padding. Let me guess, this is another group of enemies.
Really? Do I need to find a fucking ladder to get down. You're not just
Yeah,
gonna
you
let me
need to
jump
fucking-
down. There'd be a hulking mech that just fucking busts through the back areas and about to open this pod.
Then just some randomly a giant bird takes the pod away.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
So it's gonna be shooting gallery until then.
Lots of bogies inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this position. Here they come!
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
Oh, that means there's another wave of
Cerberus
enemies.
supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
What?
Heavy mech, don't let it get close!
I really shouldn't have asked for that.
Oh no.
Oh god damn it.
That's just armor. Yeah. I forgot about those things. I think you can like break the glass for the cockpit and then kill the pilot, and I think you might be able to like take
Hijack
control
it.
of it. Yeah. I don't know if that's a thing though. I'm
There is.
just okay.
Because there is an achievement to hijack one of those.
Okay, because I could have sworn that was a thing. Yeah.
There. You can
Fucking
open the life pod
jackass.
now. There, you've got it. Goddess.
Oh, we killed them.
It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
Battery's dead.
Hi, you're my
Oh, no.
favorite Prothean, not yet on Citadel.
So,
Ow!
Be careful, he's confused.
He doesn't know what's going on.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Neutron bombardment?
Neutron bombardment underway.
You know, I'm shocked that
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that.
I'm
You'll also
amazed
be
that
the
pod can
last.
handle. I get amazed like they can handle a neutron bomb.
Just
That's
you.
very impressive.
You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
Okay, that's
So you
bullshit.
were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
I don't know what that is. What are you trying to do with that?
Don't touch me. Get that shit away from me.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
Oh, it's going to be living in Grunt's room, is what you're telling me.
What's the problem?
Yes.
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
So that's the humans' way of basically explaining why we went to war with
But he's
Turians
not
when we
new.
met them.
I've spent my life studying Protheans.
Yeah.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
I mean, we've only been fighting for
What
a
do you
couple
mean, you
days.
sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Neat.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which...
Oh yeah, seeing this one again, huh?
Some scary shit.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
2 of the 3 years
Commander.
I've known about I've been dead.
Nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
By 3 years, yes.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier,
Well, he's useless, kill him.
not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost.
That's a lot of
Only
blood.
when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist.
That's pretty damn cool.
Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Kind of
Nothing in our
extreme,
fight
don't you
against
think?
the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters.
Goddamn, that's pretty metal.
This silence is your answer.
Yeah.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
This guy is extremely
Good.
edgy.
I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
I like
Here
that.
it
And I
comes.
fucking follower.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean Empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered
Okay.
quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think. Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
It took them a long time to kill you all, jeez.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
Got a
We
lot
could
of
not allow the machines to surpass us.
civilizations have
It
this
was
problem.
decided the only way to
Yeah,
win
it's
was
almost
to
like
unite
people
all
don't understand that if you're gonna make an AI intelligence
For a
aware
time,
and
no
capable
matter
of, you
Cold
know,
War, we were turning the tide.
overall thinking that
Until
would
the
surpass
Reapers arrived.
organic
Then we
thinking,
understood machines
you
had
kind of need to
surpassed
give
us
them
long
rights.
ago, in ways we could never imagine.
It's kind of a requirement, or they will rebel.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed.
Yep, that's
His
Grunt
name
for you.
was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that
Centuries?
faced the Reapers in the beginning were long
Wow.
dead when I was born.
We don't
There
have
were
that
memory
long.
Shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He
What was
was the
Virgil?
caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
And died.
More of my people survived?
No.
No.
But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet,
Scorched
city
earth.
by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Thank you for talking with me.
Well,
I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander.
That's funny.
You may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
They used to eat flies.
You have more questions, Commander?
It's all the same stuff.
Nothing more.
Commander.
What are these? They look like they're.
I-
It's just water on a table.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that shit is.
Oh, we now have a new crew member.
Yep.